Stop what you are doing right now. Because if you receive SSI or SSDI benefits, your payment situation may have just changed today, and I do not want you to miss a single dollar. We are talking about payments up to $1,800, and thousands of seniors are not even aware that their check could look different this month. So stay with me, because what I am about to share in the next few minutes could either save you money or help you collect more of what you are already owed. My friend, I know you work hard for every single benefit you receive. You paid into this system. You earned these payments. And the last thing you need is to be caught off guard by a change you did not know was coming. That is exactly why this channel exists. To make sure that you, the people who deserve this information the most, are always the first to know. Today is a big day. There has been an official confirmation regarding SSI and SSDI payment releases, and the amounts being discussed are significant, up to $1,800 for eligible recipients. Now, I want to be completely honest with you, the way I always am, and walk you through exactly what this means, who it affects, and what steps you need to take right now to make sure your money is protected and your status is current. So grab a pen and some paper, find a comfortable seat, and let us go through this together, step by step, in plain English, the way it was meant to be explained. Here is the heart of what happened. The Social Security Administration, the SSA, has confirmed updated payment release schedules and adjusted benefit amounts for SSI and SSDI recipients for this current period. This is not a rumor. This is not speculation. It has been officially confirmed. Now let me explain what SSI and SSDI mean, just so we are all on the same page. SSI stands for Supplemental Security Income. It is designed for people who have limited income and resources, including seniors age 65 and older, and individuals who are blind or disabled. SSDI stands for Social Security Disability Insurance. This one is for people who have a qualifying disability and have worked long enough to have paid Social Security taxes during their working years. Both programs have seen updates to their payment structures, and when these updates are released, the amounts that land in your bank account, or arrive in the mail, can change. The figure being confirmed today for eligible recipients goes up to $1,800, depending on your specific situation. And that phrase, depending on your specific situation, is the most important phrase in this entire video, so pay close attention to this. Your benefit amount is not the same as your neighbor's benefit amount. It is based on your personal work history, your income, your living situation, and in some cases your spouse's income as well. So even if someone told you that you should be getting a certain amount, your actual check could be higher or lower, and that is exactly why you need to verify your status today. Now here is the part most people miss. Not everyone is affected in the same way by this release, and I want to make sure you know exactly which group you fall into. If you are a retiree receiving SSI as a supplement to your regular Social Security retirement benefit, you need to listen carefully. Your combined income from both programs is subject to SSI limits, and any change in your retirement benefit can directly impact how much SSI you receive. Some retirees may see a slight decrease in their SSI portion if their other income went up, while others may qualify for an increase if their living expenses changed. If you are an SSDI recipient, someone receiving disability benefits, this update is especially important for you. The payment release confirmation means your check should be hitting your account on your scheduled payment date, and the amount you receive may reflect recent cost of living adjustments or administrative corrections that were pending. If you have not seen your payment yet, do not panic, but do act. And I will tell you how in just a moment. If you are a spouse or a survivor, meaning you receive benefits based on your husband's or wife's work record, or you lost a spouse and are now collecting survivor benefits, this update could directly impact your monthly income as well. Spousal and survivor benefits are calculated as a percentage of the primary worker's benefit, so any system-wide adjustment can trickle down to your check too. And if you are a public sector worker, someone who worked for a state or local government, a school district, or a federal agency, and you are receiving a pension from that job alongside your Social Security, you may be affected by recent legislative changes to rules like the windfall elimination provision or the government pension offset. These rules have been a source of major frustration for many of you, and any updates to them directly affect how much Social Security you can collect. This is where it gets serious. If you fall into any one of these categories, and you have not checked your My Social Security account recently, you could be receiving less than you are entitled to, or you could be overpaid and facing a repayment demand from the SSA without even knowing it is coming. Let me give you two real-life examples to show you exactly how this plays out. First, let us talk about Margaret. Margaret is 72 years old, lives alone in a small apartment, and receives both SSI and a small Social Security retirement check. She gets her retirement payment of about $900 a month, and because that income is considered when calculating her SSI, she gets a supplemental payment to bring her total up. When the SSA confirmed this latest payment update, Margaret noticed her SSI portion had changed slightly because her Medicare Part B premium had been updated, and that affects her net income calculation. She almost missed it. But because she checked her account online, she caught the change, called her local SSA office, and was able to confirm that her adjusted amount was correct. If she had not checked, she would have spent weeks wondering why her check was different. Now let us talk about Robert. Robert is 64 years old and has been receiving SSDI for the past 3 years due to a chronic health condition. He was expecting his regular payment this month and was counting on it to pay rent. When the payment confirmation came through, he received slightly more than usual because the cost of living adjustment from earlier this year was applied retroactively to his account after a processing delay. He did not know that money was coming. He almost overlooked it and did not report it properly, which could have caused an overpayment issue down the line. Because he verified his status through the SSA's website, he was able to understand exactly where the extra money came from and handle it correctly. Both Margaret and Robert had very different experiences, but they both had one thing in common. They checked. And that is the single most important thing I can ask you to do today. Now here is the part most people miss. And this is where your money is either protected or put at risk. A lot of people assume that if the SSA owes them money, it will automatically show up. Or they assume that if something changes in their benefit, they will get a letter in the mail with plenty of time to respond. I wish I could tell you that is always the case, but the reality is that the Social Security Administration processes millions of accounts and mistakes happen. Delays happen. Adjustments get made without clear notifications. And the people who catch these issues the fastest are always the ones who take the time to check their own status. Pay close attention to this. The SSA can issue an overpayment notice, meaning they say you were paid too much, and they can begin withholding a portion of your future checks to recover that money. This can happen even if the overpayment was not your fault. It can happen due to administrative errors, system updates, or changes in how your benefit was calculated. And if you are not watching your account, the first time you find out about it could be when your next check is smaller than expected. I want to be direct with you, because I respect you too much to sugarcoat this. If you ignore this update and do not take a few minutes to verify your payment status, here is what could happen. You could miss a payment that was released and not deposited correctly due to outdated banking information on file with the SSA. You could receive an incorrect amount and not realize it, which could trigger an overpayment situation months from now. You could miss out on a back payment or adjustment that you are entitled to, money that is legally yours, simply because you did not know to ask for it. And if you are in a situation where your benefit is borderline, meaning a small change in income or living situation could affect your eligibility, and you have not reported a life change to the SSA, you could find yourself in a much more complicated situation very quickly. This is where it gets serious. And I do not say that to frighten you. I say it because knowledge is protection. Knowledge is, and right now the best protection you have is information. All right, let us talk about exactly what you need to do. I'm going to walk you through this step by step, slowly and clearly. Step 1. Go to the official Social Security Administration website. The address is ssa.gov. That is ssa.gov. Do not search for it on Google and click a random link. Type it directly into your browser or ask a family member to help you get there. There are unfortunately websites out there designed to look like the SSA's site that are not legitimate. Go directly to ssa.gov. Step 2, look for the section that says My Social Security and either sign in to your existing account or create one if you have not already. If you have trouble creating an account online, you can call the SSA directly at 1-800-77-21213. That number is 1-800-77-21213. They have representatives who can help you verify your payment status over the phone. Step 3. Once you are logged in, check your payment history. Look at the most recent payment. Compare the amount to what you were expecting. If the number is different, either higher or lower, do not ignore it. Write it down and make a note of the date. Step 4. If the amount is different and you do not understand why, call the SSA or visit your local Social Security office. You have every right to ask for an explanation of your benefit calculation. They are required to explain it to you clearly. Do not be intimidated. You earned these benefits and you deserve to understand them. Step 5. If you have had any major life changes recently, like moving to a new address, a change in your living situation, a change in your income, the passing of a spouse, or a change in your health status, report those changes to the SSA as soon as possible. Life changes affect your benefit eligibility, and the sooner you report them, the better protected you are. Step 6. If you have a trusted family member, caregiver, or friend who helps you manage your finances, sit down with them and go through this together. 2 sets of eyes are always better than 1 when it comes to protecting your money. And step 7, bookmark this channel. Because we are going to keep watching this story and every other development that affects your Social Security, your Medicare, and your retirement income. We are not going anywhere, and neither should you. Before I let you go, I want to say something that I mean with every part of my heart. You have worked your whole life. You have contributed to this country, to your family, to your community. You have paid your taxes. You have done the right things, and you deserve every single dollar that has been promised to you. The fact that these systems are complicated, when that these updates are confusing and sometimes hard to understand, that is not your fault. It has never been your fault. But here is what I know about you. You are still here. You clicked on this video because you are paying attention. You are fighting for what is yours. And that tells me everything I need to know about your strength and your spirit. Do not let any confusion, any fear, or any complicated government language stop you from checking your status today. Your money is waiting for you. All you have to do is reach out and verify that it is there. You are not alone in this. This community, everyone watching this channel, we are all in it together, and together we make sure that no senior gets left behind. Now, I have one small favor to ask of you before you go. If this video helped you, if it gave you even one piece of information you did not have before, please hit that like button right now. It only takes a second, and it tells me to keep making videos exactly like this one. And if you are not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe today. We post new updates on Social Security, Medicare, and retirement benefits every single week, and you do not want to miss a single one. Most importantly, please share this video. Share it with your spouse, your sister, your neighbor, your friend from church, your buddy from the senior center. There is someone in your life right now who needs to hear this information, and you have the power to make sure they do not miss it. Because at the end of the day, that is what this is all about. Looking out for each other. Making sure every senior has the information they need to protect their income and live with dignity. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, check your status today, and I will see you in the next video.